up high above East London, a Metropolitan Police helicopter crew are watching a man in a garden. It's 5:30 in the morning.
He's wearing a white vest, black trousers, large build, IC3 male.
It's not his garden. The man is on the run from the police. He failed to stop his car when asked to, and then ran off after he dumped it.
Yeah, we've got him garden hopping. He's now into back gardens of Howard Road.
By hopping fences, he's managed to shake off the officers who were chasing him. He doesn't yet know he's being tracked from above. The helicopter's too high for him to hear.
He was in gardens that were relatively open, so we could see him quite well.
Now onto a flat road.
The man is believed to be dangerous. When he abandoned his car, he left behind a knife.
Howard Road is now 4 houses from Lowbrook. It's 4 gardens from you. 3 gardens from you now, over. Male is still making his way towards Lowbrook. He's now 2 gardens from Lowbrook.
Fortunately, the people whose houses he's using to escape are still asleep.
And it's 1 garden, he's coming over the fence, 1 garden from Lowbrook. I'm going to need at least 2 or 3 units in Lowbrook.
The man doesn't know what's on the other side of the door. Apart from, it's likely to be the street.
Yeah, I've got 3 PCs.
We had a good 4 or 5 police units, so 10 or 11 officers at the far end of this road, and this suspect was just blindly making his way towards a welcoming party of police officers.
He's realised that a man walking the streets in a vest will look suspicious, so he's getting dressed.
Right, PCs, you're by a black gate in a wall. He's the other side of that gate from you now.
I think his aim was to open the gate and walk out onto the street and pretend he was just an innocent member of the public going out for a morning stroll.
The cops on the other side of the gate have waited long enough.
Yeah, KF from India 99, suspects have, PCs have gone into the garden. Suspect is detained, stand by.
Tonight, for the first time, on board with London's Sky Cops, as they try to keep the peace at the Nottinghill Carnival and go after criminals who believe they can stretch resources to the limit while everyone's having fun. Can they get them in the nick of time?
Now decamp, van unit, go left, van unit, left.
The criminals can't go around thinking that if they drive like idiots, then they'll get away and the police won't chase them, otherwise that's all they're going to do.
London Sky Cops are based on the very edge of northeast London, at Lippets Hill in Essex. They have 3 helicopters and are the only police air support unit in Britain to be on call 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Their beat is the nation's capital, all 610 square miles of it.
Every time you go up, there's a new part of London that you haven't seen yet, where you see it from a different angle, a different aspect. And you really start piecing together different parts of London like a jigsaw puzzle.
On most days, they're in the air for at least 8 hours.
Well, that's nice and cool.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
These helicopters cost £1 million each and have a top speed of 130 miles an hour. Traffic cops in East London are after a stolen BMW. Too fast, too dangerous. Sitting in the passenger seat of the police car following the BMW is PC McComiskey. He's a rookie and can't believe what's happening in front of him.
We were behind it. It was a black BMW on the wrong side of the road, sort of making off from us, driving down the outside of all the traffic, and in a very, very dangerous manner. A very, very dangerous individual behind a wheel. It was horrific.
PC Paul Cole in the back seat will take tactical control of the mission. He will call the shots.
When the radios are very, very busy, there could be 2 or 3 active jobs going on that one ground. And you're trying to get your little bit of radio time in. So it can be very difficult to juggle all the roles.
The BMW driver is throwing caution to the wind. He's not only a car thief, He's a disqualified driver as well.
Because it was only maybe 2 minutes from the base, we got to the area quite quickly. We got visual on the car, and we're on him, and we were able to take up the commentary quite early on.
PC Cole will now be the sole voice the police commanders will listen to as they try to decide whether to call this chase off or let it continue. For now, it's being allowed to go on, but it's near the mark.
The main problem with this pursuit's going at those sorts of speeds along, although they were open roads, they were still 30-mile-an-hour speed limits. He's doing almost double that.
The traffic cops behind the BMW are keeping touch in case the thief stops and tries to run for it. Just as it seems the driver is driving more sensibly, he starts to become more reckless.
At one point, we did try and get ahead of him, hopefully persuading him to think, well, now there's a helicopter here, you're not going to be getting away. So the best thing would be to slow down and pull over. Unfortunately, in this case, he didn't.
All cars, terminate pursuit on authority of Chief Inspector IR. Vehicle is driving too recklessly. As terminate pursuit.
The car was clearly driving in an erratic manner and would not have suited being chased by a police car. So the ideal option was to allow the police cars to drop off by following the car with the helicopter.
Yeah, engine 99, if you can continue, and the dog van to stay in the vicinity, have you ever?
Going to be straight down there for quite a bit, I would think.
If they think they've then lost the police, the hope is that they will then calm their driving down to a certain extent.
No other units apart from engine 99 and Kilo 0 assigned to this. All other units to vicinity only not to pursue.
Left turn. Still overtaking, going into the chevrons and heavy braking.
London Sky Cops are after a stolen BMW. This is now a game of high-speed cat and mouse. And the mouse is staying ahead. PC Cole is unable to get a fix on where the thief is headed. The stakes are being raised. The driver is taking bigger and bigger risks. And he's taken one too many.
He took the front off this Vectra, which meant his airbag deployed in the car. He just pulled over.
Decamp, New North Road.
I'd seen him sort of come out the car and go in front of it, turning sort of left up this junction. We were kind of being guided sort of by the air support unit, which is a great help.
The man is obviously shaken by the crash and unsure what to do. Desperation is a dangerous companion, and a door has opened for him.
On the corner of New North.
Unfortunately for the thief, but luckily for the occupants of the flat, rookie traffic cop PC McComiskey is hard on his heels.
Lane close and...
He was hiding in the bedroom. You had a family, sort of father, mother, a couple of children. The mum was screaming, the children were screaming. There's him sitting in this person's bedroom trying to hide. You can only think what they went through.
That's one detained, over.
all received, MP.
A nice result all round.
At the junction, the severity of the impact is obvious. The innocent driver of the Vectra has had a lucky escape. He's badly shaken, but unhurt. While 99 returns to base to refuel, in West London, the Nottinghill Carnival is underway.
Notting Hill weekend, obviously a very busy weekend for us. We need to be prompt in our tasking, make sure that we're where we are, ground assigned at the time allocated.
It's Bank Holiday Monday, August 2006.
With two aircraft operating today, Indian 99 and Indian 98. It's going to be a very busy weekend, as it always is, and a lot of expectations of the police to deliver a safe carnival, of which we play a massive part.
Today, the police expect 500,000 people to attend one of the world's biggest street parties. But it's not always been fun. In years past, rioting and even murders have ruined it. And every year, London's criminals come here to prey on the unsuspecting or vulnerable.
The opportunities for criminality are high because you have millions of people densely packed into a very small area. Opportunist crime is going to happen.
Thousands of police officers have had their bank holiday cancelled to try and keep the peace, with the help of the Sky Cops. The plan is to have a helicopter above the carnival route at all times, just in case. This should leave the unit with a spare machine to go after any criminals who try to take advantage of the numbers of police attending the carnival. But this is unlikely to happen this weekend. One helicopter is out of service. Piloting the first mission is Captain Gary Sweeting. A stranger to these parts, he's from Manchester and is the unit's new boy. He came here 3 months ago.
My background is military, and I wanted to be a police pilot because that's as close as you're going to get in Civvy Street.
Yeah, 140, 139. Yeah.
Primarily, my role is safety of the aircraft. Ensure we don't bump into any cranes, buildings, other aeroplanes.
Alright, just keep a good eye out. Aircraft on the road.
It takes 7 minutes to fly from the base to Notting Hill.
Alright, you can see the boundaries of your area. The barbecues. Yeah. The problem is, it smells really nice to make sure it does. The food's actually really good actually. It's all like Jamaican patties and stuff like that.
And it was all the barbecues that were going off, and you could see it from miles away, just the smoke rising up. It makes you hungry as well. I wish we could land them.
Back at base, the reserve crew must make sure the second helicopter is fit to fly. That means taking samples. Not water, aviation fuel.
Just make sure there's no water in it. If anything were to happen, if we had an accident or anything, at least they could say that the fuel's all right. And then the pump gets checked every day as well. But there's none in there, so that's good.
PC Beverly Bonner is also relatively new. She's only been a Sky Cop for 18 months and a police officer for almost 4 years. Over Notting Hill, Captain Sweeting and his crew will patrol the 3 Mile Carnival route. Not aimlessly. They're under the direction of 2 of the men who run the air support unit, Sergeants Gleeson and Hutchinson.
It's Rosemead. It's going to be bottom end of Sector 4 down towards Holland Park.
They're based at New Scotland Yard, in the centre of London.
Square bottle.
In a master control room where senior officers decide how to best control the huge crowds 4 miles away.
You happy with the route, Gary? Yeah. So, well, this is the way that should go. Yeah. Because all the way up here turns right. I didn't hokey-cokey up there. There's quite a few people down this stretch of the road up to the west way now.
They watch the action on feeds from hundreds of CCTV cameras and a special downlink from India 99. On the streets, officers are getting worried. Sections of the crowd are getting more and more agitated.
Hang on, what's that? Lovely, thanks.
It's clear from the air that this isn't a fight about to start. It's dancing or moshing.
Just widen it out there and have a look at the crowd.
The Sky Cops haven't seen this sort of thing at Carnival before.
When you see it, first see it, you think there's a big punch-up going on, but it's not.
If you're 3 or 4 people away in that dense crowd, you don't know what's happening. The dancing, moshing is very aggressive.
It's not a big punch-up, which, when you first see it, you think it is, but that's the hard bit, is trying to differentiate between that and when it really does go wrong.
Back at Lippets Hill, calls are continuing to come into the unit's control tower.
That's fine, no problem. Yeah, we can do that.
While Scotland Yard manage the carnival, all other crime calls and requests for Sky Cops assistance will come here. And this tower gets hundreds of requests for help every day.
Yeah, 24 hours, yeah. It can be a pressured environment, especially during busy periods. If you're getting numerous calls coming in for varying things of a similar nature, you've got to look at them and weigh up the situation and try to decide where we're going to be able to deliver the best service to our colleagues on the streets.
Today, Controller Myers will be trying his best to deal with requests so that 99 remains free to police the carnival, where trouble is brewing. Commanders are getting reports of gangs of young men moving quickly through the crowds. The police call it steaming.
This is a group of people charging through densely populated people, grabbing property from them, robbing them and continuing to charge through, like running a train through the middle of the crowd. They steam through the crowd.
60 hooded, IC3 miles, Goldbourne Road, concerned in assault now, towards a bridge.
Yes, remind me as we go up where I'm going to turn.
They form a sort of arrowhead and just barge their way through as fast as they can. And it's quite a sight to see, really, just bursting through the crowd.
Crushing, people trying to get away, people trying to then chase them who've been assaulted or robbed. The potential there for serious disorder and injury is great.
Top left of the screen.
That's it. No, right.
Sometimes very difficult to get officers right into the heart to see what's going on. With the eye in the sky, as we call it, get the helicopter there, it can give us a very, very good vision, very, very good picture very, very quickly.
1616.
At Lippets Hill are calls coming into the tower that controller John Myers can't ignore. Golfers from North London say one of their members has been shot at.
Information from a member of staff that one of their club members has been shot by a suspect in possession of an air pistol. SCAD 5992 on the Sierra X-ray link.
PC Bonner will take the front seat and they'll use the second helicopter, hoping that the crew of the other will have enough fuel to see their steaming mission through.
Yeah. Left of the chip zone. 1500.
The golf course is only a short flight away, but they haven't got much to go on. The golfer who reported the incident said it happened on the 6th hole.
South Golf Course on 98.
Trouble is, none of 99's crew play golf.
Are they numbered or something?
I couldn't actually work out where the 6th tee was, so we started at the clubhouse and worked our way to find the 6th tee.
There, see if it's got a number on it.
I know that there's so many holes on a golf course, but I'm not sure where it was or if it ran in a circle or if it goes up and down. So we were just going from hole to hole and trying to find the numbers and zooming in on the camera to see if it said, if there's little signs saying, 6th hole.
The 888?
No.
Where that man is, any markers around there? Just
six.
To the 6 of the one at the top, which is dead.
But no sign of any shooters.
Just looking for kids, really.
There's no kids on the hole. They're all adults playing golf.
6 of the one at the top, which is dead running to the houses, wouldn't they, from here? Oh, yeah. Person near B.
To the gardens.
We thought with the golf course there might be a good chance of finding someone, but it actually bordered onto housing quite closely, so we thought, well, they've probably made off.
And there's an alleyway.
Yeah.
But as we were looking at that, some mopeds came down the footpath.
I reckon they've done it.
They shouldn't be here, and they shouldn't be riding like this.
99 going to stick around and search, see if we can find this person.
Yeah, I've got two up on mopeds, and another one behind, moving off from the scene. They're now making towards Barnet Lane.
While PC Bonner and crew chase mopeds, over Notting Hill, Captain Sweeting and co are chasing shadows.
And this is where it gets to be fun, because we're going down with him.
The steamers have disappeared into the crowd.
Two jackets, guy in the blue.
Where are you now? Yeah, gotcha. Another 100 yards, Dane.
We'll start in for a minute, see if they need to be stopped.
Meanwhile, PC Bonner is still trying to keep the boys on bikes on camera.
Yeah, it's just they're at the table tennis centre, if you're aware. 3 up on one bike. Stand by for descriptions.
Now 1 up. I see 1 rider.
Yeah, always do.
2 I see 1 passengers.
Oh,
yeah, you hide, yeah.
When they saw us above, they decided to run for it, so we had to assume that they felt guilty about something and they needed to be stopped.
Now gone into Barnet Lane, going across towards the Dollis. Oh, one's gone on the main road.
Follow the one on the main road, yeah?
Dealing with teenage bikers who split up and run the police ragged is going to be easier today. This part of London is where PC White grew up. He knows it like the back of his hand.
They're zooming along quite happily now, behind the back of Crocus Field and following the track south of the Dollis. Running parallel, I presume, with Maze Lane, I would think.
It's handy if you go get a job that's actually on your sort of manor. It's really good. I don't have to look at the book, I don't have to look at the map on the screen. It plants a seed in people's mind where these people are going.
But PC White is working to a plan. He's using the helicopter to force them back into the estate where he wants them to be.
Bring it right down, mate.
I think you can use the helicopter with mopeds in open ground. You can sometimes put the aircraft in front of them and make them come to you, and then they'll just turn around and go back the other way, which is the way I wanted them to go.
Answer yes, they're running parallel what we call the Dollis Valley Walk, making their way back towards Crocus Field, just coming into the estate. One IC1 driver, all in blue, we'll stick with him, I think.
White's plan is working.
Yeah, you'll have to come into the estate now. He's coming up by the school in the top of the Dollis Valley estate. I can't see you at the second, but he's got to come into the estate, and he might go through the alleyway in a second. Round the back of the shops, we're on the Dollis Valley, if you're familiar with that, and he's now making his way up back out onto the Barnet Road.
I'm actually 2-2.
Around the bend.
Yeah.
Just going to slightly lose him behind the tree.
Okay.
Back out.
Ground cops have got ahead and are moving in, out of sight of the rider, who really isn't paying attention. He should have been.
Yeah. Okay, I'll look for another one then.
He's just driven into that police car, isn't he? Very naughty.
Young kids, most of them probably don't have a licence, they don't have any form of training on a bike. They're pushing it to the limit.
Now for the other one.
Here's the other one.
Yeah, we've got him on camera.
Got him on visual. And I've got the second rider, so once you're with this other officer, I'll take the third unit that turns up and I'll direct you to the second moped over.
It's like a little bike. It's not a...
Yeah.
I don't know what sort of thing it is.
But he was involved, were you?
Yeah, he was with him. He was 2 up, and the other lad was 3 up.
The man approaching the rider isn't a police officer,
He's got someone coming out to him now.
and there is no doubt they're trying to decide what to do about the helicopter,
Yeah, the block in front of you, if you go
not realising that PC White is getting more ground cops into position to spring a surprise.
come round the side a bit, I'll direct you from there where you last was.
Beverly's working hard with the camera, the pilot's got a visual on it as well. It gives me the time to look around, and I can direct those officers in to basically intercept this suspect who's now nonchalantly walking across the estate.
They got him.
At Lippitz Hill, the next shift of Sky Cops is coming on duty. PC Rick Tartaglia has been part of this unit for 3 years.
Hi, buddy. Cheers. All right.
And this base has a special place in his heart. His family's Italian, and this used to be an Italian prisoner of war camp. Little has changed here since the end of the war in 1945.
Well, this is Lippitz Hill, where we're based now. The Metropolitan Police Air Support Unit's been here since 1980. These huts, back during World War II, were actually used to hold prisoners of war from Germany and from Italy. And they were held here up until about 1948. Nowadays, some of the huts have obviously been changed to more important uses, but nice and healthy.
Before you fly, you eat. A Sky Cop's golden rule. Because once the action starts, you rarely get a second chance.
This is a countermeasure to the biryani I had last night. I'm just thinking of the welfare of my crew.
Imodium's got far less calories.
At Notting Hill, those who are already flying have stopped worrying about what's happening on the streets. Big risks are being taken 30 feet up, on the rooftops.
Oh, who's that there? Where? On the wall, out there.
It looks like there's an alternative party underway.
We've got one at the right hand end, Gary, of the one south side of the road. At the other end? Same side? South side, yeah. Oh, yeah. Far end.
And not only for adults.
Yeah, can you see this? I've got a kid up there now.
Yes, sorry, just confirm you want a van unit.
That's going to be fraught with danger.
It looked like a whole family had gone out onto the roof. They'd taken their drinks up there. What I thought was totally out of order was that they let their child go up. It was about 4 years old.
A couple of people up on a roof in Conlon Street.
You're helpless up there. You can see it all happening, but you're helpless, and you just fingers crossed that nothing happens before you can get him to safety.
They've come out of their own.
The only way the Sky Cops can help is to get police officers to the building to try and talk the partygoers down.
Find out what premises it is first.
It was obviously a big concern to the sergeants and supervisors at the yard. They were going to deploy some serials to go and try and deal with it.
In these crowds, this can take time.
from Silver, when the officers attend for these people who are on the roof, officers are not to go on the roof.
Get a close up at the front door.
By filming the entrance to the building, the Sky Cops are letting commanders at the yard know where they should send officers.
Get the door now. Keep the information.
The urgency built up there, and we're calling in ground units, who then found the premises, went through and spoke to the organisers.
The roof revellers have got the message.
2, Mike, Romeo, over.
The repetition, officers are not to go up on the roof, GT over.
At Lippets Hill, the second helicopter is being scrambled. Captain Darnley is at the controls, and he's been asked to find a car which is being followed by armed police in South London.
MD India 99, about 2 minutes off.
They suspect the men in it have been involved with violent car thefts.
Should be on the road that runs up to the river on the other side of the oval.
It doesn't take long.
It's a blue Ford Focus that was being followed by some firearms units. We've found the information out by the main working channel for London. We've made our way as quickly as we can, and we've said to them, don't try and stop the vehicle before we get there in case it does fail to stop.
There they are, they're just going around the left-hand curve at the end of the park.
MP India 99, we're overhead, vehicle in sight. I'm looking at possibly 2 occupants, IC1 driver and IC3 passenger.
With everything set, it's now right for the 2 police cars with armed officers to move in.
You're not required at this time to do 0 MPV. Not to stop the vehicle due to their activity MPV.
But the target has seen them coming.
Gone for it. It's a normal path there, Pete.
The vehicle fails to stop and begins to drive on the wrong side of the road against oncoming traffic. As it turns left, it collides with an oncoming vehicle, a very minor accident. At this point, we think that it has stopped.
Off again.
The crash has damaged the car, but not disabled it. With at least one tyre going flat, the ground cops know this can't last long. And it doesn't.
Okay, the decamp MP, driver out, and he's running. Passenger still in the car, I believe.
This is where backseat observer PC Redhead starts to earn his money.
Straight across, officers straight across, behind the black van.
He was fast, yeah, but I don't think the police were in a position to get out and follow quite as quickly as the driver of the crashed car was. Often I've heard it say that the criminal's need to escape is sometimes greater than our need to catch him.
Getting ground cops to the man will be difficult. His runaway was fast, and the nearest officers are far behind and out of sight.
Okay, Trojan U's running. I've got 2 containing a house. He's in the back garden. Just get your talks in, stand by. Officer running towards the helicopter now. Stop running, he's in the houses on your right, in the back gardens.
Right, 99, from me. We're by the black hatchback. Where's it from here, over?
2 officers standing together.
To make matters worse, he's gone to ground in a house. But PC Redhead isn't worried.
Once he's gone into a house, then the whole house is his until we get it contained, but we knew where he was.
Okay, can I have someone to the front of the house where there's a white minibus? He's gone into the back of that house, please. Officer in the back garden, 1 garden away. You're now looking over the fence. He's gone into that house. Can I have someone to the front of the house, please, where there's a minibus, in case he comes out the front?
Pinned back and front, the wanted man has only one place to go.
And he's detained. Suspect detained.
Good.
More units, please. Got 1 officer with the 1 suspect to where he's detained by the minibus. Stand by, I'll give you a road name exactly.
Over Notting Hill, India 99 continues to patrol. No more dramas, but the streets below are now filled to bursting point. At Lippets Hill, the unit has barely had time to refuel the second helicopter before they have to go again. The gun squad once more needs their help.
Here we go again.
A man's been seen boarding a bus. As he did so, he dropped some bullets.
India 99. He's described as a male IC3 wearing a black jacket with yellow stripes on it, a green cross on the back and green writing on the front.
Can't miss that, can you?
He may be armed. Apart from the description, the crew know little, other than it's a red double-decker, number 427.
We rushed to the scene where the bus was. On that particular route, there must have been about 10 or 12 buses at that particular time.
That'll be the full long lane, will it? Yes, it is, yeah. Could be. I would say it is. It's a long lane there.
Now that they've found it, PC Tartaglia will assume command of the surveillance.
Good communication is very, very important to be able to speak to officers on the ground and make yourself understood very clearly, because there's a lot of room for misunderstanding.
There's a lead here. Female there, yeah. FH from India, just to let you know, we are overhead, we are videoing it.
Their first job is to confirm that a man fitting the description is actually on the bus. And that's not going to be easy.
Stand by. Can't see him anywhere. Bus is off, suspect still on board, Yeah, the plan of action is to leave the male on the bus. It's not ideal to tackle him on the bus.
PC Tartaglia holds the key to this mission. It will be he who gives the gun squad the word. But the helicopter's fuel tank may play a part too. It's getting low.
Come on, don't hold it up in the traffic now. We ain't got time. All the fuel, get up on it.
Less than 3 minutes flying time left.
Who's getting off? Come on, get off. Can't see no one in that description. Person there. Still can't see him though.
To do a systematic search of the bus, it's quite tricky to keep the camera on the vehicle we're following. For me, it's fairly easy. I've got to fly down one side of the bus quite slowly and then go around and fly down the other side quite slowly.
That's him, pulling in. That's that boy. Roundabout, stand by. That's him, front near side.
He was actually wearing a very distinctive coat. He had a black jacket on with a very bright green X on the back and two very obvious stripes, which was quite handy for us.
Still on the Uxbridge Road and moving eastbound. Just passing junction with Brookside Road.
The dilemma now is how to tackle the suspect.
We just kept observation on him just to make sure he didn't get off at the stops. If he got too twitchy, the ground units would be able to drop right off. It went on a bit longer than we were comfortable with. Our fuel got very, very low. It was getting very, very tight.
Buses again off over the canal and is now approaching the junction with Livingston Road, still on the Broadway, approaching Southall.
The gun squad won't move in right away. They'll wait until PC Tartaglia gives them the nod.
MP's off. The suspect is now off the bus, walking on the north eastbound. Has just met up with another IC3 male, is now continuing along towards the junction with Church Road. He's on the North Footway, walking east. Off the bus, Footway, Church Road. Just crossing an alleyway and approaching Church Road now. Approaching Church Road now, keep it going. It's now a left. He's walking, he's aware, he is looking back. Left. That's a correction. He's now changed his mind and crossing Church Road eastbound, still on the Uxbridge Road. He's got hands in his pockets. Stops going in now, MP. Stops going in now.
It's in the nick of time. The tank is dry.
MP suspect being detained. We're going to have to go. We're out of fuel, I'm afraid. No, thank you very much for your assistance.
At the Carnival, India 99 is also running low on fuel, and tensions are rising. At Scotland Yard, Sergeant Gleeson knows he might have a problem. Both helicopters having to refuel at the same time means no air cover.
Got a punch up going on there. We'll go Ben.
We might need to get somebody down there, we think.
Have you seen any more reserves coming, Lee, or is that all there is at the moment?
They look like they're pretty on their own end. There's probably no more than about 1 and 6 at the southern end.
There will be disorder to a greater or lesser extent. I defy anyone to say that an event of this size happens anywhere in the world and would have no events of disorder. And the concern for us is small, isolated pocket becoming something much, much bigger.
Stay on the police.
Yeah, apologies, GT, just come to this channel. I'm just about to inform you, obviously you're getting our pictures, that you're going to need more units down at the Rampage one.
Captain Watts and his crew can only watch as their colleagues on the ground struggle to bring the crowds under control.
They've got a low board just arriving.
Yeah.
Everyone knows this is a crucial moment. The situation can easily spiral out of control. It hasn't. The police reinforcements have won the day.
With the crowds there, you're going to get some problems over the weekend like that. When it happens now, they can get the right people there at the right time, but it's pretty much contained very quickly now.
Back at base, the second helicopter's needed again. This time to deal with a moped, which is causing problems for traffic cops in North London.
Okay, you've got this long north-south road here. Is where it turns left at the end? Yeah, that's where we're going, mate. Got it. Right, let me get the camera on it.
MP India 99, we're overhead. Just bear with us when we get the camera on it. I'll give you a comment, Charlie.
I think it's left on Rectory Road, received. Right, straight on.
The rider is using one-way streets.
The wrong way.
He's got a passenger on the pillion seat.
MP India 99, I've got the commentary over, is a wrong way out the one-way system, Rectory Road. He's travelling northbound on a southbound carriageway over.
He missed the bus by, well, he wouldn't have got a fag paper in between the two of them. I think we shut his eyes just as much as the guy on the bike shut his eyes, because ooh, God, nearly hit that one.
There is no police vehicles following this bike.
One way down the... Just up. One-way system. Right, the right, mate.
There's no way would ground units have been able to follow him up there. They wouldn't have got through, never mind the danger to the public that would have been caused.
Brook Road, travelling eastbound, MP.
These people have got to be caught. The criminals can't go around thinking that if they drive like idiots, then they'll get away and the police won't chase them, otherwise that's all they're going to do.
It's held in traffic, 3 from the back.
PC Arnold is perplexed.
It's a U-turn, mate.
It's now reset.
No more crazy riding. Maybe this is where the riders live.
Just go through the estate, stand by.
Right, we toppled it. That's right, mate. Right, I've got it on camera still.
The pair have spotted the traffic cars the crew have guided to the scene.
It's now decamp, van unit, go left, van unit, left, from the estate on your left-hand side. MP, it's decamp, I think it's Rayton Road, it's Northwood Road, over.
Decamp Northwood Road, is it? Right, we're under the top of these blocks. They're going to come out towards their white van. No, they're under the trees somewhere in there, mate.
They might have got away. But they haven't, thanks to the ground cops.
I think they got someone
they got someone on the ground.
India 997, yeah, they got them detained, mate. Both of them? I think so. I've got one detained in there.
They're receiving a bill.
Yeah, they got them both. Got them both. Top F, got them both.
You never like to see people get away, however they're trying to escape. You want to make sure that they're detained.
Give a little debrief after this.
I'll for a cup of tea.
Yeah. Back for a cup of tea?
Yeah.
At Notting Hill, it's 7 p.m, only a few hours to go before it's supposed to end. The calls are coming in thick and fast.
Stand by, there's something happening at our road, a stabbing.
Gangs of young men are starting to worry police commanders. They need the Sky Cops, fast. At Lippets Hill, they're ready to go. Captain Paul Watts is already warming up.
252, copy Westerly at 10 and 997.
But there's a problem. A big one.
Might be changing that plan. Our right-hand generator won't come online. I'm just going to shut down the number 2 engine, never go restarting it. But it's
okay, no problem, Paul. Just keep us in the picture.
There's a heap of junk, this aircraft. No, it's not going to.
This is the news Sergeant Gleeson's been dreading. For this, the most critical hour of the whole carnival weekend, he needs 2 helicopters.
It's dead, no second aircraft. It's slightly frustrating because the plan is at this time, all things being equal, is that the aircraft relieve each other, so we have constant cover.
We've got the right-hand generators packed up, and as usual, these things always happen at the worst possible time.
They can't even use their 3rd machine as a spare. It's still in bits.
We're pretty much grounded now until we get an engineer in. Being a bank holiday Monday, who knows when he's going to get him. And one of the things you can never tell, it's going to be a loose wire, 5-minute job, or 2 or 3 hour job, taking the whole thing out.
Ambulance crew or an ambulance to Bevington Road Junction.
You had a stabbing reported, Laverick Road, north of Oxford Garden.
Another 30 to 40 ski masks and hoods. Nottinghill Gate attempted to enter the area.
At last, helicopter cover is back.
The message is quite specific on this one. Can we monitor Laverick Grove north of Chesterton?
Right, south one.
There are reports of gangs of men putting on masks and hoods. More steaming.
Where that church is, Paul? 2 o'clock. GT 98. What you've got on the screen at the moment is Talbot Road, talk on MPS 3 of apparently 200 IC3s hooding up and masking up.
They're basically running a big circle around Laverick Grove on Church Road, steaming through the crowds.
Do you want a piss? 30 son. GT from India 98, numbers are in excess of 5050.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
You're hooding up, moving westbound.
Something's happening down there, look.
Stand by 218A Alpha, 218A Alpha, go
Got a lot of runners here, going up the starboard. Could be up there, so they're going to the A40 now.
Cambridge Road, the next road up. Yep.
The pictures from 99 have enabled commanders to move officers into position, heading off and breaking up the steamers.
The group have sort of spread out quite considerably now, and the main bulk of the group just appear to be milling, generally northbound Laverick Grove.
This message says they're now milling, not washing.
Absolutely.
Conscious breathing, suspected broken nose.
Relief for Scotland Yard.
I'll let you know if there's anything terribly interesting.
The bombers believe one has a gun. Stand off in the road.
Reports are coming in of serious violence, people fighting with weapons.
Just confirm a large group of 50 hostile males. Ladbroke Grove, Kensal Road.
That's it, no, next junction, that's the...
It's what Sergeant Gleeson and his commanders have been afraid of.
Now a standoff in the middle of the road between Kensington Park Gardens and Laverick Square.
Hey, we've got bottles being thrown now and all over.
Oh yeah, look.
Carl, look how many people are down there. Loads.
But you've only got to arrest one person and their friends don't like it, and then they might get one bottle thrown, and then it all just escalates from there, and it ends up in almost a riot situation. You've just got so many people throwing bottles.
God, look at all those police on the ground and people are throwing bottles, and there's bottles everywhere.
And the officers on the street, they're getting glass bottles thrown at them, and their protection is a helmet and a Met vest, and that's it, that's all they've got.
There's a lot of injured people. Now there's a serious neck injury somewhere. Couldn't get any worse, could it?
It's just an excuse for people to have a pop at police, isn't it?
Just as quickly as it began, the bottle attack ends.
Go to the TSG serial, and they're going to be coming under attack from someone in front of them, I believe.
The officers on the ground are once more in control.
What we'll do is, if it's all right with you two, we'll hold and watch this crowd just until the crowd goes up to the next junction.
Yeah.
They're all on video. We know who they are, so we'll let them all calm down, let them go away, and they'll be arrested at a later date.
This year's Nottinghill Carnival was celebrated by at least 1 million people.
I think that's the last of the float.
11,000 police officers looked after them.
You all right, Kev?
Yes, Bev.
The air support unit flew 33 missions and was in the air for over 13 hours. In total, there were 213 arrests.